on this Christmas Day. Actually, it's the day after Christmas. And, yeah, it's not actually Christmas, but it is for me. This is a piece of Osage, and it's one of many that I'm getting in trade for making bows for a friend of mine and his friend and daughters and possibly sons or whatever. No matter what, I'm getting, I feel, the best part of this deal. Gosh, knocked on the door yesterday, and a fellow that I sold bow to, who's probably watching this, was standing there. And good news, that the mulberry snaky bow that I sold to him is still shooting strong as ever. He said it pulls 57 pounds, and it's years old and even gathered a deer, so that's great. But he said a friend of his and himself went down to Kentucky to clear out like a fence row or a hedgerow, I forget which one, of Osage, and they brought a trailer full of wood back up to Michigan, and this was some years ago, so it's all seasoned. And oh my gosh, you know, this is the best part of being in primitive archery. It's like, here's my three-wheeled car riding on the donut. You know, I don't even think I'm going to bother to like deal with the check engine light or even buy another pair of or set of tires. This is going to get traded in so I can get back into having a car with a warranty. That was a bummer when the tire blew out. This stuff makes it worth it. You know, this is part of modern civilized society, which I use the term civilized loosely. This is part of being in the primitive bow society, is we trade back and forth. We give each other stuff. There's more of a friendship involved than like strictly a financial thing where everyone's trying to get something over on the next guy. Not like it. Welcome to the primitive bow tribe. Man, I'm so excited. I've got so much Osage. I've got a lifetime of Osage now. Look at this thing. This is just one of like a mountain of Osages. I am going to do mulberry beds in this stuff. That's going to be pretty spectacular, I think. Heck, look how tall this stuff is. I could make war bows, but, you know, I'm more hunting oriented than making, like, heavy things like that. I'll leave that to other people. Hi, Mech. Man, this is just kind of a rambling vlog. Oh, the Stelmar ball, it's a big piece of wood, so it's going to have to dry out quite a bit before anything comes of it, so please don't expect that to come to pass right away. Still working on that. I'm just, like, in ball maker heaven here. This is just many pieces. Look at this stuff. Whoa. I remember seeing a video on YouTube, I think it was that, or it was a picture, not too sure who it is, a fellow that gathers Pacific yew had a mountain of it, and I made a comment that I'm jealous because he had so much fine yew. Now I'm jealous of me. I know this is a foolish video, but whatever, I'm just so excited to have, like, all this great stuff. So stay tuned to see some Osage orange mulberry beds, and a lot of really cool, I'm going to be doing a lot of gull-winged, like Northern Plains horse bows, sinew-backed, out of Osage. Now I can make Comanche-style bows, they weren't backed, out of Osage. American-style longbows, out of Osage. Oh yeah. Good stuff. And thank you for supporting, because it's not just getting physical things. Aside from like my farrier's rasp, that was just sent to me by a fellow that I sold bows to, who's also a bow maker. It's like, John, you have to use a farrier's rasp, and I kind of resisted, so he just bought a nice Italian one and sent it to me. He had a Swedish knife sent to me. Hey Phil, he had sinew sent to me, you know, and so I send stuff off to people, even though they didn't ask it. That's just how we operate. I could just sit here for hours and stare at this thing, but I shall release you from this dopey video. Have a great day. And oh, Merry Christmas.